Congratulations on season 3.
Thank you very much.
I hear it's scarier, gorier, funnier.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
All those
it's
things?
everything It is. Just put at the bottom of it. It's true. It's the most magnificent season we've ever shot, and I don't say that lightly. It's just damn good TV.
And on top of all of that, you've said that the season finale is so sad.
Yeah, I didn't know I said it was so sad. I said it was moving, which I'm going to stick to because there is a sadness to it, but there's also a beauty to it. So the feeling is not just you're going to cry. It's more like there's a poignancy to what these kids are going through and to what it is to grow up and to what it is to be a good person who has to do things they don't want to do, to fight evil. I mean, all these big themes, but there's a poignancy that is both sad and beautiful at the same time.
Now, what about Hopper?
Yes.
Will we see Hopper and Joyce finally get together this season?
I don't know if there's a lot of interaction between Hopper and Joyce, and there's a lot of exploration of that relationship and what they need from each other, what they want from each other, what they care about each other for, love each other for, what they hate each other for. So you get a lot of content, and then it's very surprising the way it plays out.
Because in the trailer, it looks like you're waiting for like a dinner date, and then it cuts to Joyce like sitting at home. So does she stand you up?
Wouldn't that be awful?
Awful.
I mean, who would do
Hopper.
that to Hopper?
Oh, no.
He's such a good dude. He's got that mustache, though,
Oh, yeah.
It might be that where she was like, I just can't. Yeah, I mean, it does appear that things are not going to be smooth if they are going to be anything with them.
How did you cope with the mustache?
That's interesting. I mean, I loved doing it because for this show, it's really important that he sort of updates his look, that he's subconsciously responding to television of the time. He's trying to update his look as a man in the 80s. He's been a very 70s type guy. And so I had this big old bushy mustache, and for the first couple months I loved it, and then I just wanted to shave it off every day, and I hated it. And then finally, at the end of the season, I got to shave it off. And then I grew this.
And then you grew this?
Yeah, so
what's this for? Is this for a role?
I don't know. It might be for something. It might not. I don't know. I love doing interviews now because we all do these projects where we can't say anything about anything. I know. So it must be great. It's great for all of us. It must be great for you guys, too, where you're like, I have tons of questions that you can't answer. Yeah.
Well, I think I got you in trouble with Winona because I was telling her everything I'd read you'd said, and she was like, he said that! He said what?
Man.
So, I'm sorry.
Man.
If she tells you off later, I apologize now.
What I say. Oh, no.
But it made her tell me more, so it was good.
Oh, no.
It made her get a little more juicy.
Oh,
now,
no.
also, is there a little more action? There's like quite a lot of action for
yeah.
Hopper this season, right?
Yeah. I mean, one of the great things was like season 1, Hopper has a couple really fun punches. Like when he's going in the morgue, he doesn't know what to say and he just cold cocks a guy. There's a lot of times where Hopper doesn't really use his brains. He uses more of just this cold cock punch. And we thought that was really funny. I mean, there's a great moment in Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark where the guy's doing the sword wielding and he just pulls out a gun and shoots him. And there's that kind of attitude to Hopper that we didn't have much of in season 2. There weren't a lot of punches. And so the Duffers really wanted to get back to that. And so we have, Hopper really, and the great thing about it is like he's bigger this season than he's ever been. Like he's got a belly on him.
I
Like
read that. You said you've got a dad bod and you're bigger than he's ever been.
No, because he's not popping pills, he's not smoking as much, he's just eating chips and salsa and stewing about how much he can't stand his own child. And so he's, so the great thing about him is like when you do action stuff, it's not like he's very capable. But that's what's great is like your villain then, you expect he's gonna lose. And that's the fear that you have when you watch me do physical things. Expect I'm just gonna like buckle at any moment. And that's a great tension because I think sometimes our heroes are too capable in things and there's no drama. Like, that guy's gonna win.
Yeah.
That guy's got abs for days. How could he not win? Whereas with Hopper,
You're rooting for
you're
him.
like, that guy's gonna go down. He's gonna have to be crafty. Yeah.
Incredibly crafty. Season 4 may be the last season. Is there any truth to this?
It's really great that you're asking me. Because I'm the one
you
that
tell
makes
us
these
everything.
decisions. But I am the one that makes these decisions. So, hold on. There will be a more... No, I have no idea. What are you talking? I have no idea. They call me and they're like, yeah, you want to start shooting in whatever? And I'm like, yeah. Or they don't call me, and I just go and sit on my couch and get even bigger. That's what happens. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's just rumors. We don't need to worry.
It's just rumors. I mean, I can't imagine. Like, it's a great show. I want people to have more content, but I don't know. You'll have to watch this season, though, because some things go down that might, there's like a lot of surprises. So we'll have to see where it ends up to see if it, what potential it could or couldn't have.
What about the monster?
Yes.
What can you tell me, without giving too much away, what can you tell me about the monster?
It's new in a certain sense. I mean, that shadow monster still exists and still had a relationship with Will, and there's an intelligence out there that is just hell-bent on hurting the people of Hawkins, Indiana in a certain way. But it needs to be a little more, we kind of closed the gate, so it needs to be a little more crafty about how it enters our world. And it's smart. So it is figuring out new ways of being monstrous.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell. Never miss a video.